All right, fam. To celebrate the Army's recent birthday, 246th birthday, of course, we got to throw on the freaking American flag. Running shorts, baby. Woo! What is up, everybody? Welcome to Trey's Trades, where we freaking talk fast and don't skip class, baby. I like to preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. Let's get into the video. So today, my friends, my family, my fellow gorilla gang, as you can see here, the shorts tried to bring this sucker down to $54.88 here in the pre-market. And you zoom out a little bit and look at this on the 1 hour candles. Is that the best kind of dip you got? Absolutely nothing worth talking about at all. Not a dip. I call that I call that the Captain Crunch, the freaking Captain Crunch little circle berry. That's about what it fills up right there. It's nothing worth talking about at all. But I want to talk about two small things, right? First one being collusion. Second one being the idea of if this week doesn't go to plan, right? So we're going to start off here with collusion. Now, there's a topic that's been rolling around on Twitter. I've seen it asked about a bunch of times, and I kind of wanted to make some clarification points, right? So we know that big hedge funds, the big firms, institutions, banks, market makers, the financial media, all kind of come together for the same underlying message, right? They all kind of work together to try and make it seem like AMC stock is worth nothing more than a penny. I'm looking at you, Rich Greenfield. How's that working out for you? And it's just isn't going anywhere, right? They work together to push stocks down. It's no mystery, no secret that big hedge funds collude to make this sort of stuff happen, right? To try and bankrupt companies, to try and steal from the retail investor. And I want to talk about this because if they can get away with it, right, that doesn't mean necessarily that retail investors should be doing this sort of stuff. This is a message that I've preached on the channel a million times. It's financial responsibility. I'm never going to tell you when to buy. I'm never going to tell you when to sell. I'll say this every single day of the week. You have your own, financial responsibility as your individual person to buy and sell stock when you want to do so, right? I can show you the facts. I can show you the information. I can paint the picture for you, right? But that's ultimately your decision. And you have to own that responsibility, right? There's nobody else that can make that decision for you. That's each individual person's responsibility, right? We as the retail investor do not want to put anybody, yourselves, or other people in danger of collusion or market manipulation, because that's not what we're here to do, right? As a retail investor, as an ape that is loving AMC stock, I just simply like the stock. I just simply hold the stock, right? I just want to see this company succeed. I want to make money, and I want to see that other people can also make money by their own financial responsibility, right? So I just want to really double down on that fact because I've seen that floating around a lot, and we just need to remember that there are legal binding things that are actually taking place here. So, that's kind of the first small message that I've got for everybody. And the second one is this idea of the call options and the gamma squeeze, right? So I made a video this weekend talking about these call options, and I said, guys, there is a huge amount of opportunity here for us to get an insane gamma squeeze, essentially a second short squeeze this week if we can run these currently out the money call options to in the money. The amount of hedging that can take place would be disgusting, absolute filth, right? And there's kind of two scenarios that take place here. Neither of them are the end of the world. Neither of them are going to be the absolutes. One of them could actually, trigger, I think, the short squeeze, but I'm gonna run you through both. The first one is that these call options run in the money and it causes a gamma squeeze, which can trigger a short squeeze, right? If this goes over $100, it's lights out. It's freaking game over. There's no going back from that, right? This is gonna run. This has to run if this gets over $100. This gamma squeeze is the way that I think that it can. The second one is this. It extends the timeline. It does not cancel the timeline, right? So I've seen that kind of floating around, this idea of if this does not gamma squeeze this week, it could be over. And that's not the case in the least bit, right? All that I say when I mention this gamma squeeze opportunity is that it's a huge opportunity. It's an opportunity that the apes have been looking for a very long time. If you're a retail investor, this is the sort of thing that you want to see. This is the sort of thing that you want to see as an ape, is this opportunity for gamma squeeze that can trigger some really heavy losses and pain for the short positions, right? This is an opportunity. If we take it, if this ends up moving a huge amount as an ape, this ends up gamma squeezing, it's an opportunity. That's as simple as it is. It's an opportunity to really cause some pain for the hedge funds and short positions that are in AMC stock who are colluding, corrupting, and committing to fraudulent financial treason with AMC stock, right? But if this does not end up gamma squeezing, which, by the way, I don't think is going to be the scenario, but I want to prepare you for both cases, as I'm not here to bullshit anybody, right? We want to be ready for both things. If it does not gamma squeeze this week, that's not the end of the world, right? As an ape, this is a message that we've preached a million times over. I am here, myself personally, no matter how long this takes, because I know what the stock can do. I know what this stock can do. I know there's short interest here. I know that it has more potential than $77, which it's already hit, and I'm going to ride that out until it does it, right? But this is an opportunity for sure. And if this opportunity passes us by, it's going to extend the timeline, and that's okay, right? I honestly, the way this thing is heating up, my friends, if this breaks over $60 and gets to that $70 mark, you're looking at freaking some really heavy price action. I mean, just look at the call options that are currently out the money between 60 and $70. You've got 25,000 at 60, 20,000 at 59, and all of this at 70 to 16,000. I mean, that's a lot of gamma squeeze and hedging that can really take place if this starts getting out of hand for these short positions, right? I think 8 times, 9 times out of 10, you're really leaning way more heavily towards this gamma squeeze. I mean, the momentum and the pressure that's on these short positions right now and these call options to start running in the money is absurd, right? I'm far more inclined to believe, and I put out a video yesterday talking about this, I really do think you're going to see a push for $70, especially if we clear over 60 today, right? But if that doesn't happen, these call options don't run in the money, don't panic, right? As the apes, right, you've been preparing for this, whether it be crunching numbers, doing due diligence, doing your research, right, trying to figure out what the heck's going on, reading this market climate for a very long time. You've studied this sort of stuff. If you're an AMC stock right now and you've been holding for a while, you know the game, right? Don't be swayed out of your financial responsibility to buy or sell stock at any given time by any single person on the internet. Fact check everybody, including myself, because I've been wrong. Take what people say, not at face value, but speculate and fact check everything, right? And make sure that you're just taking care of yourself. Financial responsibility. You buy when you want to buy, you sell when you want to sell. That's what I've got for this video. So I am absolutely jacked for the way that this is heating up, my friends. This is looking absolutely disgusting, and I'm telling you, I stand by it. This thing breaks over $60 today during this pre-market or the regular market hours. I really think you're going to see a push for 70. I mean, that's a critical mass pivotal point. So that's what I've got for the video. Blah, blah, blah. And the whole spiel. Drop a like, consider subscribing. Whatever you want to do, my friends. Catch you on the next one. Much love. Light tap. And peace.